So this morning I wanted to praise all of you that do the hard things. I want to praise all of you that don't follow the crowd. I was up early this morning as usual. Maybe you can see the moon. Sorry for the darkness. But if you're not up early, you miss a lot of stuff. I mean, look at that moon and the star. It's not the best video in the world of the moon and the star, but you should see the rest of the stars. You'll miss this. I can't tell you how many shooting stars I've seen throughout the years. Just sitting out here on the back porch, just thinking, meditating, praying, listening to things on YouTube so that I can learn and improve myself. But so many times, it's easy to look at the folly of the lazy and be kind of jealous. Right? They seem to have it made. I mean, they really do. You see people that loaf all the time, and they really seem to, well, then again, have it made. You're like, dang, man, I wish I could just sit there and, binge watch Netflix all day and all night. I wish I could just sit there and eat peanuts and potato chips and candy and sodas. Well, I'm sorry, sugar-free sodas or Soda Zero, Coke Zero, Pepsi Zero. Whatever, man, it's a joke. So I'm living healthy because I'm eating this Coke Zero or drinking this Coke Zero. Yeah. But truly, looking at the folly of the loafers or sloths, gosh, I look at it and I go, man, I wish I could do that. I really wish I could sit on the couch all day. But, as I'm sitting there literally about to throw up while I'm squeezing out one more rep in the gym, the loafers sitting there squeezing out another thing of ketchup on their French fries. Right? Well, I'm watching my finances to my best ability. My wife says I don't. I do sometimes. The loafer and undisciplined person is literally sitting there spending everything they can, having everything that the Joneses have, right? Having the newest gadgets available to them. Right? Hey, Curtis, look at this new iPhone watch. You need one so we can communicate. I'm like, we can communicate on the phone. Well, sorry, John, give you a hard time about that. They'll buy the best clothes, the newest clothes, the latest trends. While I'm watching my finances, they're watching their wardrobe grow. And one day they're going to wake up and say, uh-oh. And I've had that happen already. I've had several people call me. They're like 60 years old and go, dude, what's the quickest way I can build my retirement fund? Because I've just been playing all my life and I have no money. I didn't put any money in for my kids' college funds, this, that, and the other. But now I'm ready to be disciplined. I'm ready to be financially wealthy or independent. Man, starting at 60, that's tough. I don't have the answer for that. A lot of them end up bankrupt. But boy, they had the best clothes, and they had the boat and the car and the motorcycle and the UTVs, and they had everything they wanted, but now what? When you actually reach the age where you could possibly retire and spend time with yourself and your family and your grandkids, or maybe your great-grandkids, well, you can't because you don't have any money. Now, sometimes that happens. You become broke, bankrupt, because you tried something different and it failed, and that's okay. But if you're just spending frivolously, then that's a whole different story. And that's still okay if you choose to do that, but I choose to do different. I choose to not follow the sheep, not follow the herd, because I don't wait for my shepherd to prod me before I move along and do something different. And a lot of times I get hell because of that. And I know a lot of you do too. But it's okay. Because while you're sitting there building your retirement, being disciplined, you know that you have something to look forward to. You know that you'll probably have financial freedom or at least enough money to eat and do some of the things that you want to do. You know that if you're in there exercising and about to throw up, you know that this is going to make me better. It's going to help me live a healthier life so that I can feel like doing things that I can do because I'll have the money to be able to do things. If you have the money to be able to do things when you retire, yet you're not healthy, you can't enjoy it. Right? So you got to have both. Got to have both. So while you're also sitting there reading, listening to things, trying to improve self, spending money on your inner self instead of your outer self, while the others are, doing everything else. But that, I guarantee you're going to have a better life. You're going to be healthier. I said squeezing out one more wrap as opposed to squeezing out one more ounce of that ketchup bottle or one more ounce of that Hershey's chocolate syrup on your ice cream. There's nothing wrong with ice cream. I could eat it every day. But I don't, because my wife won't let me. She's watching my figure, I guess. Maybe that's good. I enjoy it when she watches my figure. Right? Six pack? But really, if you're really disciplined and you're working hard to improve yourself and improve your legacy and your family, then it's easy to get jealous of the lazy and undisciplined, because they really seem to have it made. I mean, they really do. It hits me a lot. I'm like, man, I wish I could just do that. I wish I could. But I can't. I'm glad that I can't. Because you're going to wake up one day and look at your past circumstances and laugh. Like, hey, I struggled and I sacrificed during that time frame. But that's okay. Because now I'm in a better situation than before. And all your friends that didn't, they may be calling you. Hey, dude, can I borrow some money? I don't know. It really bothers me when people constantly complain about everything in the world, but yet they do nothing about it. It really does bother me, and that shouldn't bother me, when people are spending money on everything on the outside. They're getting boob jobs, they're getting nose jobs, which people tell me I need one. Probably do. Spending money on their clothes, spending money on makeup, spending money on all kinds of plastic surgery, spending money on their cars to make themselves look better, spending money on everything on the outside, yet they won't spend a penny on working on their inside. Now, I've definitely learned that through the coaching in the last 5 years. I coach business people and how to improve your life and live a more healthy and more balanced life. It's never balanced, but you can try. How to set goals, how to reach your goals, basic stuff. But people tell me, man, I ain't got the money for that. But then I'll see them in a brand new car, or I'll see them in a brand new shirt that costs $100. Why do we tend to spend money on the outside and not on the inside? As a society as a whole, that's what we do. Is it because it's easy? Is it because it's what everybody else is doing? I mean, other people cannot see literally the improvements that you've done to your inner self. They can't see it. Now, they may recognize it after some time and go, wow, man, you've changed. You're really different. You're better. I don't even recognize you, but it's a good thing. Maybe that's why, because you're sacrificing for something that nobody's ever even going to notice. That could be it. My chair just fell. And I get it. I do. But again, this is not about downing the people that loft around all the time and are lazy as can be and complain. I'm not downing you. I've been there, done that. May do it again one day. But then hopefully I'll bounce back. But I'm really here to praise the ones of you that do the hard thing, that sacrifice for yourself and your family, that spend the money to improve yourself, and spend the time to improve yourself. Improving inner self is mentally challenging. It takes hard mental labor, and man, it's hard. I don't know why it's so hard to meditate for 10 minutes, but it is. I got to tell you, it's not easy. I've been doing it for many years and not much better. I've been working out for many years. This is one friend of mine a long time ago said, man, I don't understand why you're working out so much, because you don't really look any different than you did 5 years ago. I'm like, thanks, dude. Thanks a lot, fat ass. No, I didn't say that. But I'm like, then I realized that maybe I don't look any better, but I don't look any worse either. Which is that what would I look like if I hadn't been exercising? Maybe that's the way everybody should look at it. Hey, just, remember one thing. You can reach out to me if you like, but really don't have a lot of time to coach anybody right now. I may send you to somebody else, but reach out. I can help you with a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm not the pro, I'm not the guru, don't pretend to be. But if you just need somebody to support you, to hold you accountable, feel free to reach out. Because I really want to show our light to the world. I want to be a beacon in the night. And I want you to be a beacon in the night. For your family. For your friends. Maybe for society. And you can do it because we were all born of greatness. If you don't realize that yet, you are. You were born of greatness and for greatness. So man, let's go prove it. Have a wonderful day.